What up, peeps and peepettes? MorbTron here. It is November 27th, 2018, which means it's a Tuesday and a reset day, but also it is the start of Season 5 in Destiny 2. Now, Black Armory does not release for another week, so we have a week of kind of playing around with what we have with just the start of Season 5, and then next Tuesday, we get into some of the real content where Black Armory comes out and all the new features come out there. I'm going to leave a link in the pinned comment down below with the complete patch notes for Season 5 start, and also the Vidoc or Vidoc that Bungie released earlier this morning as well, kind of explaining everything. So I'm not going to go in depth, but I'm definitely going to touch on one or two major things that they are changing. I'm not going to go over everything in the Eververse as well, because that would literally take me about 20 minutes to go over everything that I like. However, I'm going to touch on a few things that I really, really like. For one, I really, really want this sparrow called Burnout. It makes your character look like Ghost Rider, and I want it so badly. It's so cool. I just want it so bad. I'll get it eventually. I got everything from last season. We got everything from every season just by playing the game. So there's that. Well, besides the ones that you had to purchase with money. Also another thing, nothing is wrong. Old meme. It's that dog sitting in the kitchen drinking his coffee while the kitchen burns down around him, like nothing is wrong. And there we have the table starting on fire. Pretty cool. Old meme. Gotta appreciate it. Also, armor on Titan that I just need to mention here. Thanatonauts Peril. It's interesting that they mention Thanatonauts. They don't get brought up very often in Destiny lore, but Thanatonauts are guardians that get themselves killed on purpose to try to get like visions through, you know, being revived by their ghosts over and over again, that sort of thing. Their ghosts can get actually pretty frustrated with them, and the tower and guardians in general kind of frown upon them. But I think it's cool. I think this ornament looks pretty cool. The little mesh mask gets taken away from this helmet, which I always found rather annoying looking. And it's all broken, so that's pretty cool. And what's inside of it is weird as well. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. There's a bunch of cool other shaders, but I will let you all discover those yourself. Video would literally be 45 minutes long if I discussed everything that's new in the Eververse. But this week you can start the quests or possibly complete, depending on how sweaty you get, the new Pinnacle Weapon Rewards. They're all pretty easy. At least the Vanguard and the Gambit ones are going to be fairly quick to complete. This one gives you the Loaded Question Fusion Rifle, which has its own special perks, where if you have a full battery, so basically a full magazine on the Loaded Question, it will cause your enemies to explode, and it does more damage. So always having a full magazine with Loaded Question can be good. There's also another quest that you can do that'll give you the Nightshade Pulse Rifle back. So they're bringing that one back now. That's pretty cool. You just got to complete 30 bounties. So there's that. Also, all the new Pinnacle rewards, the quests are going to track from character to character. You don't have to be locked into one character. I know I got, even though I love my Titan and I love playing Titans, I got pretty burnt out after last season of being locked into playing my Titan every single time I played Crucible.
You're alive, God.
Pretty much.
Fight like
And of course, in the Crucible from Shaxi Poo here, we have a new shotgun we can get once we reach Valor rank Legend that has snapshot sights and slide shot, accurized rounds, and full choke with a range masterwork. This is a god roll shotgun, and it's rapid fire frame, so it's full auto, has full choke, accurized rounds, slide shot, snapshot, and a range masterwork. I want that. I'm not really a shotgun warrior. I want that. I want that real, real bad. You can also start the long quest line for the new grenade launcher for Season 5 that has a whole bunch of people up in a tiff. I'd like to actually see what the Crucible turns into after people start to get it. You don't really see too many people rocking Luna's Hour or Not Forgotten, so I'm not really concerned about it. I think the Crucible will live on, and we'll see what it turns into. And if it turns into a grenade launcher fest, then I'm sure Bungie will have to tune something. But anyway, let's go on to the Drifter. Now, I noticed he did not have any new vendor roles for any of his weaponry, but you can start the quest to get Breakneck, which has... it's a kinetic auto rifle, which is basically Hazard of the Cast, except it comes with a role that has Rampage on it, and Onslaught. And what Onslaught does is with every stack of Rampage, it shoots faster. So not only are your bullets hitting harder, you're throwing more bullets at your enemy. It's like the perfect setup for an auto rifle. And team that up with a Rally Barricade or a Warlock with Lunafaction boots, or even a Hunter dodging to reload. And you're going to be able to throw a lot of damage at a lot of enemies very quickly. But the vendor roles for like Bygones, they didn't change, and if they did, it's only the magazine. It's still kill clip and full auto. And of course, the Trust hand cannon, that stayed the same. And so did the Bad Omens rocket launcher, if you've unlocked those. This weapon ornament, Keep on Drifting, looks really, really good. I want that. I want that emblem real bad. Real big fan of the black and red like that, like the line art. Real big fan of line art. And yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. That's good people. That's what that is. Anyway, as far as other stuff we have going on this week throughout the solar system, the flashpoint this week is on Titan. The Nightfalls that we have this week are Warden of Nothing, Hallowed Lair, and Savathun's Song. So you get Duty Bound, which is a year 1 auto rifle, still really good. Hallowed Lair, which gives you the Mindbender's Ambition shotgun, and Warden of Nothing, which gives you that hand cannon that shoots 2 bullets at the same time, which is kind of poop, unfortunately. It did get retuned, though, so hopefully it's better. That'll be in the patch notes, like I said, in a pinned comment down below. Also, the burns this week, if that matters to anybody, is Void. Today we have Grounded and Heavyweight. These two will change, of course, like they always do. The new raid layer is, of course, not out yet. I imagine that will be coming next week with Black Armory, or maybe a couple days after. Who knows? The curse week is week 3, so it is a high curse week. There is that. A lot of stuff to do in Destiny 2 this week. As far as the Crucible goes, Mayhem will be back. It is back into the rotation. They fixed whatever issue they had with it. That's really cool. Cannot wait to get Mayhem back into the playlist. Mayhem is fun. I missed Mayhem. And I'm going to Mayhem my face off the week that comes back. But this week we have Lockdown, which I've never done. I might have to give it a go. It's a 4v4 game mode where it's kind of like Control. Control at least 2 zones to make capture progress, and then control all 3 for a lockdown to win the round early. So it's like kind of like a King of the Hill, not so much like regular Control from Quick Play, but it's probably something they're testing out to maybe get rid of Control from competitive and turn it into lockdown. That might be good, because I'm not a fan of quick play modes in competitive. But that is going to be it for... Oh yeah, one thing I did want to mention, actually 2 things I wanted to mention from retuning. Everyone knows it, everyone loves it. If you don't have it, you really, really want it. The iKalos shotgun got nerfed. Trench barrel got nerfed hard. Trench barrel is what makes the weapon godly in PvE. After a successful melee hit, this weapon gains increased damage, handling, and reload speed for a short duration, or until 3 shots are fired. That "or until 3 shots are fired" is new. Before you'd be able to melee something and then just hold the trigger down and go to town. If you're behind a rally barricade or in a Lunafaction Boots Warlock's Rift, you'd be able to basically just nuke down a boss in a raid in absolutely no time at all. But now it looks like they nerfed that to make other things more viable, and I'm completely fine with that. This being a required thing in the raid or in any sort of high-end PvE environment where you want to try to outperform other people or do the best you can, or just beat the encounter for the first time. That being an almost required weapon really kind of made the game feel one-dimensional. So I'm happy that they decided to actually nerf something for once in Destiny 2, and made it so other things can become viable. You know, the only other thing that they've done so far in Destiny 2 has brought other things up to certain power levels, and I think that would totally break the game if they had brought other things up to the IKELO shotgun's level for damage output. So the only option is for them to bring the IKELO shotgun's damage down, which they did. This guy's name is Jerk McGurk. That's funny. That's good stuff. He's good people. Anyway, that is going to be the end of this reset video. If this helps you out, again, a positive rating, greatly appreciated. Sorry about my voice. It's really scratchy. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. But if you're new to the channel, you want to see more of my daily content, hit that subscribe button for me. But do not forget to have a good day, everybody. And I will catch you all next time.